Hey, traders, good morning. Hey, let me ask you a quick question here. Hopefully, I am live here. Let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever noticed that two traders can use the exact same strategy, but one of them ends up consistently profitable while the other one blows up their accounts? Why does this happen? It's not that the strategy is bad. It's because the most powerful tool or the biggest enemy isn't your strategy at all. It's you, and more specifically, it's your emotions. So in today's video, we're going to talk about why controlling your emotions is actually more important than the strategy you trade, and how mastering that can completely transform your results. My name is Bill Soriano, and I help traders to build the mindset and the skills they need to succeed in the markets long term. If you find any value in this video, make sure to like and subscribe and turn on that bell so you don't miss any future videos on trading psychology and performance. All right, so let's dive in here. But first, let's go over to the charts and check any trade idea alerts that were confirmed overnight or this morning using my ATH RSI Sniper Pro 15-minute trade plan. So let me share my screen here real fast. Okay, so there were a few pairs here where we got some trade idea alerts last night, overnight, and this morning here. So not that many though today. So this was AUD CHF. This one I probably showed you yesterday. This one went off on Wednesday night. This was a confirmed trade idea alert, right? And it made a nice move up. And then on this retracement here, again, following our trade management plan, right? And I'll tell you how to get that later on in this session. But following the trade management plan, you would have been able to lock in a good bit of profit here on this trade. You would probably gotten out on this pullback right here. Okay. AUD USD, this one made a similar move up, right? This confirmed trade idea alert went off on actually Wednesday morning, but it continued here for a while. And again, moved up sufficiently enough following our trade management plan that we would have been able to lock in a good bit of profit here, probably getting taken out on this big pullback right here, right? That occurred last night around 8 p.m. CHF JPY, this was a trade I was in yesterday, and I was able to lock this in. As you could see here, it made a nice move down. This one I got in, I think, overnight, right on, where was it at? Wednesday evening, I got in this trade. It came back in the drawdown, made a move down, came back up, almost stopped me out, came probably within 2 or 3 pips of stopping me out. And then it made a nice move down. And I did get out on this retracement back up here with a good bit of a gain there. GBP AUD was another one. Right, this one made a nice move down as well. You know, this trade idea alert went off actually Wednesday morning, 9:15 a.m. But again, it made a nice move down over a day and a half. And then you probably get out on this retracement here right back up if you follow our trade management plan. Okay. So that was GBP AUD. NZD USD is another one here. This one was able to get out with a lock in a little bit of profit here. It didn't move up sufficiently enough for us to lock in half of this move here. And so we got out on this big pushback down here. And the USD CAD, this one was a Fubar, right? Fubar again is what I say when I lose a trade to try to take the emotion out of the trade. It comes from Arnold Schwarzenegger's Netflix series Fubar, and to me it means what is it? How do I say it? It's fouled up beyond all repair, right? I didn't want to say the swear word. So the fouled up can be replaced with a different word if you want to. But FUBAR basically is an acronym that means fouled up beyond all repair or beyond all recognition, how you want to say it. And I don't know what happened here, guys. I mean, you could see here, this was making a good move down here. We didn't get far enough to be able to lock in the profit here. I mean, lock in to move the stop loss to break even. Okay, can't figure out what I want to say here this morning. Sorry, but this candle right here, this was at 8:15 last night, and there was no news at all at 8:15 last night. I mean, I checked. Let's see here. Check the economic calendar here from yesterday here on my FX, and there was just 8:15. There was no news at all. There was some news at 6:30 p.m. last night, right, on the New Zealand dollar. Um, Nothing at that time of day. So I don't know what happened at that time of day, but that just made a huge move up here. Something happened to cause the dollar to strengthen, and I'm sorry, to weaken, not strengthen. Yeah. Something happened here. No, to strengthen. I'm sorry. Something caused the dollar to strengthen yesterday, and it made this giant move up here. So if anyone knows what that is, drop it down in the comments below here. I'd be interested to know. I wasn't watching the actual news on TV. I don't know if Trump said anything. Sometimes he'll send out a tweet or he'll do something that can affect the market, and we don't know that's going to happen. Uh, that's not on any economic calendar. But by the way, since we're on here, today is actually some Fridays just aren't good days to trade, but today there's not a lot of high impact news coming out. The only thing you really have to watch is the Canadian dollar. There's some significant news coming out on that right in about 30 minutes at 8:30 a.m. But that's about it. Uh, there's no so you basically could trade any pairs here if some trades present themselves, except for the Canadian dollar, right? So, what was the other one? The trade that I was in here last night, I got into last night here, and it just didn't work out here. And the reason being is I got in right here at 8:45. This is the trade idea alert that was confirmed with the scanner, 8:45 p.m. last night. Made a nice move up. And then what happened was overnight, we got two trade idea alerts to the downside, and both of these were confirmed by the scanner. Now, also overnight, and this doesn't happen that often, we got two trade idea alerts to the upside as well. So there were four separate trade idea alerts overnight on GBP, JPY. The ones to the downside were confirmed by the scanner. The upside ones were not. So now I couldn't do anything because I was asleep, right? So there's nothing I can do. We can't stay up 24 hours to watch the market. So, however, when I did get up this morning and see that this last one here was at 6:15 a.m., I probably should have just gotten out of the trade at that. Well, I was thinking about getting out of the trade at that point, but I didn't. What I did was I cut my losses short on this one. So normally for us guys, cutting our losses short means we set that stop loss at 1% of our trading account, and that's it, right? Uh, there's no emotion behind it. We set it, we forget it. If it gets hit, that's all and that's it, right? That's it and that's all. How do we say it? That's it and that's all. If it gets hit, that's it and that's all. It's on to the next trade, right? Clean slate, like Tiger Woods. Talked about that before, story about Tiger Woods. Clean slate. We got to get a clean slate on the next trade. So, In this case, cutting losses short means since I got the trade idea alert, actually two of them overnight, I couldn't act on them, right? Because I was asleep. Now, had I acted on them, I could have got out of this. If this would have happened while I was awake, I could have got out of this here with a small profit, taken it to the downside. It does make a significant pullback here, but doesn't come close to the stop loss, and then it makes a nice move down here. So what I did was I reduced my I cut my risk in half on this. And so as price was coming down here, I got out of this, cut my losses short, right? Cut the losses short, let the winners run. Okay. So and that's kind of what happened in the market with yesterday, trades that finished up last night, overnight, and what's going on this morning here. So that's using my ATH Sniper Pro 15-minute trade plan and the trade management plan that goes with it. Okay, so let's get back here. Let's stop sharing the screen here and see. So let's get back to the topic for the day, right? Why controlling your emotions is more important than your actual strategy, right? So most traders, most of us will obsess over finding the perfect strategy. We jump from one system to another. We chase indicators. We chase signals. We watch, YouTube gurus, right? We watch video after video. And most traders believe that they can find, if they can just find that magic formula, that they'll finally start making money. But here's the truth. A strategy is really only as good as the trader executing it. Even the best strategy, even the best strategy will fail if the trader behind it can't manage his fear, his greed, and his impulsiveness. Basically, can't manage his emotions, right? What really happens in real time? See, on paper, a strategy might be simple, right? You enter at point A, you exit at point B, you only risk 1% per trade. Sounds pretty easy, right? But the problem is in real time, when you're in a live trade and the market starts moving against you, right? Emotions start to flood in, right? Fear will whisper in your ear, hey, close it now before things get worse, right? And when you're up in a trade, greed will sometimes creep in and it'll say, hey, add a little more to this. You're about to make a big hit, right? So these emotions, these emotional reactions, I should say, push you to break your plan, move your stop losses, add to losing trades, or take your profits too quickly. Now, what are the dangers of your emotions in trading? So here's what happens when you don't control your emotions. You cut your winners too quickly because you're afraid of giving back profits, right? You let your winners, I'm sorry, you let your losing trades run, hoping they'll come back, right? Remember what we talked about before. We're hopeful when we should be fearful, and we're fearful when we should be hopeful, right? You overtrade trying to make back losses fast. Some people call that revenge trade, right? Definitely want to stay away from that. You start to risk more than you should, chasing that big win fill, right? The result is most of the time, guys, inconsistent performance, unnecessary losses, and ultimately blowing up your account. So let's imagine two traders for a second using the same exact proven strategy, right? Trader A follows it calmly, cuts losses, and he lets winners run. Trader B starts out strong, but after, two losing trades in a row, he starts to get a little frustrated, right? He can't control his emotions. He increases his lot size, trying to win it back. He ignores stop losses, or he moves them, or he don't place them all together. By the end of the month, Trader A is up about 8%, while Trader B has completely wiped out his account, right? Same strategy, different emotional discipline, and drastically different results. Why do our emotions overpower our logic? right? Because humans are wired for survival, not for trading. Our brains weren't made for trading, guys. This is why in his book, Tom Hogarth's book, The Best Loser Wins, right in the title of the book, underneath The Best Loser Wins, it says, why normal thinking never wins the trading game. Our brains weren't designed for trading. Our brains hate uncertainty and losses. So we instinctively want to avoid pain at all costs and secure gains as fast as possible. In trading, that instinct works against us. That, right? Normal trading, again, normal thinking never wins the trading game. That's why trading is not about battling the market. It's actually about battling yourself. So how can you start to master your emotions? What can you do here? Here's some practical tips to start taking taking control of your emotions today, right? First, always have a written trading plan. I can help you with that later on here, but always have a written trading plan. A clear written plan acts as an emotional anchor. When you're stressed out, you can rely on your rules instead of your feelings. Use proper risk management. When you risk too much, you become emotionally attached to the trade. Small risks keeps you calm, keeps your emotions out of it. Journal every trade, right? Write down how you felt before, during, and after any trade. Identify any emotional triggers so that you can work on them in the future, right? Something that made you react a particular way. Take breaks and disconnect, right? When emotions are high, step away from the screen. A walk or a break can sometimes help you to restart or reset, right? Visualize yourself following your plan, staying calm during losses, and letting winners run. So think about for that a minute. Visualize in your head. Try to get that mental image of you following your plan, right? You're staying calm during losses. When price is moving against you, and you're letting your winners run, right? Focus on executing your process perfectly, not on the outcome of any one particular trade. A single trade, guys, means nothing in the long run. Think in terms of probabilities and a series of trades. If you focus on the process, profits will come. If you focus on the profits, emotions will take over and the process will eventually collapse. So next time you think you need a new strategy, ask yourself, is it really the strategy, or is it maybe my emotions that are sabotaging my success or my execution, right? Managing your emotions is the real edge in the trading business. Without it, no strategy in the world will save you. And with it, even a simple strategy, can make you consistently profitable. Now, if this resonated with you, let me know in your comments below, right? Let me know in your comments below, what's the biggest emotional challenge you face in your trading, right? If you like this video, found it valuable, please subscribe, like it, comment below, like I said, what's your biggest emotional challenge, and subscribe so that you get more of these trading mindset and strategy videos. Now, as I mentioned earlier, if you'd like to get my ATH RSI Sniper Pro 15-minute trade plan and the trade management plan that comes along with it, message me here on Facebook, and I'll send you a link to register for my free Forex Quick Start Guide, which is a beginner's roadmap to day trading success. There's a bonus chapter at the end that has my complete trade plan as well as a link to the videos explaining it. You're also going to receive our community's 9-part smart money concepts trading video course. That sends you one video a day for 9 days when you register. So if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, or some other social media outlet, then simply email me at bill@tradewithbill.com. That's bill@tradewithbill.com, and I will send you that link by email. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, trade safe, trade smart, and always master your mindset first. Have a great day.